Welcome back to part two of our engaging interview, where we continue our journey through the dynamic world of international education with Mr. Lal Mohindan, the founder and managing director of City Harbour International School in Malaysia. In the first part, we discussed the creativity in the curriculum of CHIS and what sets CHIS apart from other schools. Today, we are diving deeper into the remarkable facilities CHIS has to offer, its mission to humanize academia, and the pivotal role of technology in education. We will also explore how CHIS adapts to modern educational trends, its core values, and the cultural exposure it offers to international students. Additionally, we will uncover the unique leadership development opportunities and the impact CHIS has had on the educational landscape. Mr. Mohindan, thank you for being here once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, everyone.
Now, let's dive straight into this. Tell us, how does CHIS align its mission to humanize academia with the evolving needs of young scholars in the 21st century?
Francis, it's very, it's interesting question, it's important questions, where the humanitarian and the value systems, education is not only about learning, knowing things or something like that. It's education, how to apply, we connect with the continued development of the journey and the world developments. And where is currently, you can see very commonly ESG, the environment, social responsibility, and many things are continually emphasized to protect the world, protect the human, protect and no war, peace. And all these things started from somewhere rather from each and every individual. So especially the children's, we need to be really taught from very young how important to protect the earth, the natural world, the rivers, and many other aspects. Day to day, they need to be from the start from at home until come to the outside of the home, and when in the school, when they go to any part of anywhere, they need to be behave. They need to carry certain values. So where to throw their rubbish, where to throw the bottles and plastics. Is never end. It's many other values. In the same time, how they're going to be care the person beside them, the way of the communicate, and many other aspects. So this is where every school's responsibility, and City Harbour also very responsible for guiding the children towards that kind of development. So we are very committed. We really want to make sure these things continually were emphasized in each and every of our daily teachings, and even every children's day-to-day inside the school and outside of the school. So it's a continued learning, and City Harbour very committed to that kind of teaching, and we are so much emphasized day-to-day. Yeah.
Thank you. That's really good to know. Now, Mr. Mohindan, can you explain the role of technology at CHIS in creating a meaningful learning environment for the students?
Children's are born with gadget technologies. Children's, they come with the day they're born, they are already exposed to all the, technologies and all the gadget and so on. So, but we are also guiding them towards the technologies, to the better excellence on their development on the career path, and important skill set which they need to learn for their better career developments, and other new new technologies like AI, talking about drone, talking about whatever the new technology is very important for the current growth, and we are no compromise. So we have a very dedicated teachers, and very updates, and latest updates is very important. So we are continually invest on that kind of technologies and learnings. It's not about gadget alone, but we are by introducing a day-to-day what they need to know, and that's where we're giving it priority in that kind of development. So there's a special team. We really always advisors with us and always advise the the subject matter we need to be introduced time to time. So we cannot compromise. We cannot we need to be need aligned with the technologies, and we make sure our children's learn enough. Yeah.
Right. Now, in the current educational landscape, could you share the prevailing trends that City Harbour International School is adapting to, and how these trends shape your approach to education? You know, in the past, when we talk about international schools, I mean, the main perception would be, oh, it's only for foreigners, not for locals. But now the trend is a lot of local families are also sending their kids to international schools for a global education with a global perspective. So how does how does your approach to education matter when it comes to this?
No, the options is with the parents. So again, now even many countries, including Malaysia, they open up for the freedom of the parents' options for them to send to which school they want to and what kind of subjects they want to choose. They can have a lot of other subject schools around, not subject, the curriculums like we do IGCSE, we are in the UK syllabus school, and there's many other subject curriculums we also apply many other international schools. But talking about City Harbour, and my view in come to is again, this is the primary education and secondary education is very, very important in their early days of their in schooling, and especially in the learnings, and especially the second primary. There's no U-turn. There's no any U-turn in their journey, because that's be giving them a solid primary education and secondary, and giving them a lot more confidence that the children can able to moving their next levels to income to university and a career path. And what kind of children we want to produce. It's not only about education, it's about giving them the total experience of the learnings. That is another things where I believe the international school, especially City Harbour, we apply that kind of approach. The freedom on the children's for them to, the two-way learnings. It's not about, hey, I teach, you must learn, you have to do your homework. That is no such a way. The children have a lot of seeking, a lot of doubts. We need to be clear their doubts and whatever their curiosities, and we started very early nowadays. And we are responsible to answer each and every curiosity, including sometimes very they are very mature. We can say that very mature from very early days. So it's our responsible to really guide them and according with the syllabus, and at the same time is outside of their on their learnings. And that is something what is I believe is the schools are playing a major or important roles for the child development is one. And talking about the Malaysian or everywhere, and parents are now ready to spend, and they have enough the capacity to spend, and that's where the demand for the international school is become getting getting more and more the choice of schools and the parents' expectations and so on. Where the day we start up a school in Manjung, where our school now in closest to the seaside, we really want to popularly want to do a sea sports. That is the whole idea where the outbound come into place and navies come into place. So by doing all these, because in Malaysia, 365 days we are sunny, and we have 300 same weather, summer, and we can go to the sea anytime. Especially our region is no problem. In Perak region, there's no any big storms and no high wave or something. So this is giving them the excitement and building them the stronger in the come to take it out the water fear. So the parent itself, they come to the different generation. They are more into very classroom based. They're more academically driven, and then now the parents have expect their children to be more all rounded. They want to be children more all-rounded. They want to know more things, the excitement. So that's where they build their resilience and they become more stronger, attain the future challenges. So I think the parents are very, very interesting. So, but yeah, still many more just slowly catching up. Hey, that is more other option. Yeah, the children's needed that. Because the resilience becomes sometimes very lesser and more in a smaller living environment. Most of the time, they are around with a smaller. They're more into the gadget. Or they're more into with the games. So the school environment break the whole this situation. They are more in a very actively. There's a proper structured school giving them a lot of options. It's not about the schools where so more academically focused, but we is a full-fledged schools. We in a 5 acre with a full of facilities, and we are telling them that the excitement of the learning, the environment giving them excitement. It's not giving them a classroom cannot give any excitement. The whole setup is giving them excitement. So that is all giving them the children learnings, and again the parents. The many parents also nowadays turn to be proper structured school. I'm talking about proper setup school like big campus with the facilities. Otherwise, the parents have more traveling time to bringing to another point and another point. They have more stress for them to equip with the many other classes with outside of the classrooms. So that's where the international school, I think, playing a very importance in come to this kind of development, child developments. Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
You know, like I was saying, I'd like to thank you again for the warm welcome that you gave me when I was at your school about 2 weeks ago. I still remember when we were walking around the school, what really struck me was the fact that everything was so light. There was light in the classrooms, the walkways, and I believe you placed a lot of emphasis on having that freedom given to children at any point in time. They are able to go outside and explore, but of course within the school compounds, but they are not enclosed in a room most of the time. So they are given that freedom to explore and express themselves. I think that is very, very important when it comes to education. And I really have to say, I thank you for that for the future generations. What are the top 3 values or principles that you believe define City Harbour International School experience?
Not top 3, we have 4. Spiritual,
Give me the top 4.
spiritual, intellectual, emotional, and physical potential. The
Right.
spiritual is about talking about humanitarians and values and love, care, and your soft side of our side and how you see the world. That is about spiritual side of it. It's not about anything related to God, but it's related to the personal values. That's where we are so emphasized. This is our 4 pillars: the spiritual, the intellectual. You need to be intellectually sound. There must be. You need to be more know where to apply the learnings. You don't know where to apply, otherwise everything become your certificate, then you don't know where to apply. So it's smart enough for you to apply, and you need to be excel, and you need to be continue from the current development to another development for the better world, better situation, better environment, and better for the next generations. So the emotionally, that is something very challenging. And so again, the children's, not children, everyone is stable. The stability on the applying the emotion and applying the way to day, the behave and everything. Otherwise, nowadays, they very, very fast get emotion. not even they can stay in one place to work for at least a month, even a year. People are very, very fast, they get bored, or maybe they fast get emotion. And now these are the biggest challenges in the current parent. Hey, even after the age of 30, children never go to work. Hey, I never get like the environment. I never get along with my bosses. I never really want to stay with I want to do something else. Suddenly they drop out anything, then they are something else, not relevant what they study. So it's without a purpose. They're not stable. They are feel like they're very confused. And at one point they feel like they're not really worthwhile the amount of effort in the school, amount of the effort to be there in a society, that something they need to give back. There's need to give back and give to need to be very productive day to day managing their life. So that is the confusion. Then they know that how to understand, is it the right idea, or is it people are confused for some marketing or something like that. So there's emotional things very important, and physically. And you can see the obese and children, the health, and talking about keeping them fit, and to this very responsible to their body, and not only mind, soul, and even they need to be very responsible, very precious, the body given by the nature. And we need to be protect, and we make sure we have healthy enough towards the long last life, long last life.
Right.
So is make
Right.
sure that our responsible is all internal, is all about ourselves. When you take care of yourself in spiritually, love, care, everything is also is about ourselves. And emotional is very important, how you stable, how you manage. The intellectual is about ourselves. If we don't worry about external, that is we can able to manage it. So these four pillars we are so emphasized in our school, and we are continue, that is our value, that we in every our teachings we apply this time to time, every time, every day. And that is our mission statement. The children's are every day reading about that. They're internalized, they'll be externalized, and they apply day to day. So that is the four pillar we emphasize: spiritual, intellectual, emotional, and physical. Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now let's talk about something interesting. I'm pretty sure the parents and especially students want to know about this. Let's talk about you have a camp. You call it the ABC camp. And in that
Awareness
camp,
before change. Awareness before change.
Awareness before change. And we have jungle trekking, we have sea sports. That all sounds very exciting. Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah. That's where the resilience comes. Is another part of the resilience side, of the physical side, mentally and emotionally, many things. So, again, where we are very lucky enough, we are with the well-managed service providers called OBS, Outbound School, which internationally recognized, and we have one of the oldest setup after UK. Then one of the oldest setup is almost from since 1954, since 1957, sorry. So from then, there's one of the oldest setups. So by doing these activities, it's going to be building them teamwork, and how important the teamwork is. Again, it comes to doing all the trekking and all the outdoor activity, then we understand we are not alone. We need need a team. We need to go along with the all the teamwork. That's where we can achieve what we can achieve. Similarly, the same thing we can apply wherever they want, because it's a teamwork. Well, we are to our success involve many peoples. And again, that's where even doing this kind of outdoor activities, they are taught them a lot of ideas and how we can teamwork. Indirectly, they picked up, indirectly they understand how important the teamwork. So we do have a very interesting jungle trekking, and they're doing their own kayak, they're doing own the boats, and they go into the water, and do many other flying fox and many other facilities around there, rock climbing, island crossing, and all these things giving them very excited from very young. And then they always have to, and they do it in many other situations. I seen they do it in once in a lifetime. Hey, I went once in our hey, that's a fantastic. But in City Harbour, very unique. We're doing a monthly basis. It's going to be part of the syllabus. So this is going to be they're part of the practices daily basis. They're by doing every month, we're giving them the exposure by internalize. They slowly become the part of the life. They feel like there is not one-time experience. Then after that, there's only we become their memories. But they are going to be is a syllabus that they're going to throughout the year, throughout with our journey with City Harbour. They are in and out. They go to the OBS. They're doing some sailings and all the water sports. They're giving them the part of their not difference. They feel like, hey, this is another excitement part I'm always waiting for. So always students in City Harbour are very excited to the day of they want to go outdoor activities rather than in a school. So that I feel we are very blessed in sense that we are closest to that particular venue. That's the OBS. And also Navy, that the Navy retiree officers are doing a lot of other activity like marching and sailings and many other sea sports guided by them. That's also giving us another exposure to our children.
Right. Having listened to you and having seen all this, I believe there's been a massive impact that CHIS has had on the local and regional education landscape. Now, Mr. Mohandan, can you tell us what can international students expect when they choose to study at CHIS in terms of cultural exposure and integration?
Yeah. Actually, that is unique, and that is very interesting with in City Harbour, even many other international schools as well, I believe, where the curriculum is international curriculum. So they can study anywhere they want if they want to, even whichever the origin country they are. But why they come out from their origin country, they come out from where they are stay and where their origin country. So they come to the outside of their country. That's where they come. Let's say they choose to be City Harbour. That's where the diversities take place. They have been meeting options to meet up many other nationality friends and fellow friends. So there will be a learning getting more excited, more interesting. And the learning cultures, we are learning language, we are get many other nationality without going anywhere, just to be a study. But this always happen when in a university. They go outside of the country. When this happen always in the university time, yes, we are used to experience that. But this has happened when the way before university. So I think that is the only thing is interesting about the international schools. That's only interesting about City Harbour, where they can start it very early. Then they can able to get know all their values and culture and language, and they are unique about every of the country. That is something more than education. We can't explain it by just telling about, hey, just nice. No, it's more than education. And we do have many nationalities from Asia regions. Sometimes they have become like brothers. Sometimes they feel like, so that's where another unity we are building from the very young, without any borders, without, it's called a global citizen, where they feel like all is our friends. And that is, I feel very honored we are playing a small part of this kind of initiative by in schools and in this kind of opportunities, making very interesting and be more encouraged within our children. So diversity is very unique, and that is again we feel one of the wonderful things. Yeah.
Right. You're being very humble when you're saying that you're playing a very small part. In fact, I think you're playing a huge part, and you're creating a very, very positive impact on the lives of students. Now, finally, Mr. Mohandan, we have come to the end. I would like to ask you, what message would you like to convey to parents and students out there who are considering heading to Malaysia for their continued education in an international school?
Okay, I believe City Harbour is the best choice for parents where the school where their dream school they want to send the children. One, I can say we are not only academically we emphasize school, but we are going beyond academy with all the sports and all the extra activity, giving them another excitement, another development where the children they want to see in all-rounded kids. That for sure, we are guaranteed that we're giving them a full excitement in come to learning, not only academically and after school, beyond academy. That is can be sports. You name it what you want. You choose your children what sports they want. We have a very varieties of the sports where the expert is there for them, for the children, for your children's, for the children's future and the excitement of learning. And come back on the children's side, then I say, this is the City Harbour, the school where you always consider that, hey, come and experience by yourself. And you can see a lot of other excitement beyond in your classrooms where you can able to do a lot of other activities, also giving them another varieties of the choice of the sports, varieties choice of your uniform activities and whatever. That is going to be a City Harbour, the most excited school where I always very confident and we're very committed to what we are doing. We continue going to be giving the best and we are waiting to welcome all of you. Please, no hesitate to contact us for any other inquiries to knowing us more. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mohindan. And with that, we have come to the end of this incredible chat where we have delved into the heart of international education with Mr. Lal Mohindan, the founder and managing director of City Harbour International School in Malaysia. In part one, we explored the foundation of CHIS and its core principles. Today, in part two, we unraveled the advanced facilities, examined how CHIS aligns with 21st century scholar needs, and highlighted the crucial role of technology in shaping meaningful learning environments. We have learned how CHIS adapts to educational trends, its core values, and the enriching culture exposure it provides. The remarkable leadership development and transformative experiences at the ABC camp have also been unveiled. As we wrap up, we want to extend a warm invitation to parents and students everywhere considering Malaysia for their education. Whether you're looking for incredible facilities, a nurturing environment, or a global perspective, City Harbour International School has it all and more. If you're intrigued by the immersive experiences and innovative learning at CHIS, or if you're considering a visit to explore the campus and its offerings, we are here to assist you. Reach out through the provided contact details below this video or drop your inquiries in the comment section below. Our friendly global education consultants will contact you with the information you require. Thank you, Mr. Mohindan, once again for sharing your insights and the incredible journey of City Harbour International School with our viewers. We look forward to the bright future that CHIS is paving for its students.
Thank you.
And to our viewers, thank you for joining us on this captivating journey through the world of international education. If you've enjoyed this interview, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with our ongoing exploration of the global education landscape. I'm Francis Michael, and we'll see you in the next adventure of discovery. Stay informed, stay inspired, stay connected.